All right, so was the challenge too hard or was it too easy? Let's go ahead and go through the code and see how I created it. So starting in HTML, I made a div container and I put an H1 tag inside that says my name. So that's just how I got my name on the screen. Then I went to CSS, and in CSS, to make my container, I did display flex, align items inside my container to the center, justify content center. I made the height 500 pixels and I changed the background color to black. So this whole black part is my container. And then the align item center and justify center is how you get your words to the middle of the screen. And then for H1, I just added color. I got a font from Google Fonts, spaced out the letters, and changed my font size. So the part for hover, this is how you do hover in CSS. You do H1, you do a colon, and then you do the word hover. And then you put how you want it to change when you hover over it. So we want it to change, we want it to transform by a scale of 2. So when I do 2 and run the code, you see it gets a lot larger. So I had put 1.2 to make it run a little bit smaller, okay? But you can play around with the decimals and choose the size that you like. Then I change the color to red, and then I want it to take 2 seconds and ease in and out. So the hover is what adds to whatever tag you want, H1, and then you tell it what you want it to do. That's all you had to do to get this hover effect. All right, so go ahead and play around with the code and see what you can come up with.